Welcome to a profound journey of discovery and personal growth. In this video, we highlight 11 factors that impact your life, and when you eliminate them, you will experience a profound and meaningful shift in your life. This is not just a presentation, but an interactive expedition, and we wholeheartedly invite you to join us in this exploration. Engage with us, share your thoughts and reflections on each topic we delve into, and remain with us until the conclusion of this journey. As we traverse through these significant themes, consider this an opportunity for deep introspection and enhanced self-awareness. The forthcoming moments are more than just time passing. They are a gateway to deeper understanding and insight into who you are at your core. We are confident that the wisdom and lessons we're about to impart will not only enlighten but also bring about a transformative shift in your perspective and life. So, prepare yourself for an experience of learning, growth, and self-discovery. Let's embark on this journey together with open minds and hearts, ready to embrace the changes that await. The journey begins now. Fifth point. In the philosophical journey of self-discovery and purpose, the second axiom centers on the discernment of unnecessary ambitions. There will be epochs in one's life where the revelation of choice, action, and fidelity to one's true path becomes paramount. It is often a necessity to forsake certain aspirations, to embrace the trajectory most resonant with your innermost being. This phenomenon is not an aberration, but a natural aspect of human existence. Our plans are not always destined for fruition. Sometimes the noblest act is to relinquish certain pursuits in favor of more pertinent ones. In this process of recalibration, it is wise to practice the art of silent elimination of these redundant goals. Proclaiming every shift in direction to the world is unnecessary. It is prudent to refrain from leaving hints or scattered information that may inadvertently disclose your core strategies. Embrace a more sagacious approach. Quietly divest yourself of lesser goals, integrating gradual transformations into your life as events unfold. Shield your plans, allowing your choices to be shepherded by authenticity. Seek the path that resonates most harmoniously with your true self. In doing so, you navigate life not just with intention, but with a profound understanding of your own essence and the ever-changing tapestry of existence. This philosophical approach to goal setting and achievement is not just about reaching an endpoint, but about aligning each step with the core of who you are. Second point. In the philosophical realm of human interactions, the first principle to embrace is the wisdom of serenity in the face of those who inflict pain. The necessity to articulate one's stance to those who cause hurt is a path unneeded. Engaging in disputes or confrontations over another's negative disposition serves little purpose. When an individual, even one perceived as an impeccable friend, makes choices that disrespect and wound, it is more prudent to advance forward without the pursuit of justifications. Maintaining calmness and rationality, focusing on personal growth is a path of enlightenment. There may arrive a moment when such a person, once a source of pain, seeks your support. In this juncture, the power of a simple no becomes evident. Should the need arise to elucidate your reasoning, do so, but remember, if this individual has faltered in character and fractured your trust, there is no obligation to extend aid. Avoidance of conflicts or skirmishes is advisable. The most sagacious course is a silent removal of this person from your life, letting time unveil the outcomes of their actions. In attending to oneself, there is a deeper realization. The future will unfold what is most beneficial for both parties. By allowing ourselves to progress without the need to elucidate or justify our decisions, we are paying homage to the profound respect for our own boundaries and essence. It is crucial to acknowledge that association with those who cause harm or fail to recognize our worth is not a necessity. Each individual is deserving of respect and recognition for their authentic self. Third point, rather than raising one's voice or showing excessive emotion in public, it's wiser to redirect these feelings towards positive, constructive actions. Utilizing this energy as a driving force can significantly advance personal goals and improve one's ability to handle stress. It's crucial to contain and reflect on emotions, channeling them into activities that strengthen and empower. However, caution and discretion are key. Losing control can inadvertently expose vulnerabilities. The goal during tense moments is to discreetly dissipate tension, by resolving issues and fulfilling responsibilities, using reasoning as a guide. Instead of broadcasting difficulties, one should focus on appreciating what and who is already present in their life, cultivating a sense of gratitude. Finding ways to quietly relieve emotional pressure and seeking internal balance are essential for a healthier approach to challenges. This philosophy extends an invitation to those seeking change to engage actively with the content, encouraging comments, likes, and subscriptions as signs of commitment to personal transformation and growth. The emphasis is on continuing this journey of philosophical understanding and self-improvement together. Fourth point, whether they are friendships or romantic connections, the key principle is to maintain the sanctity of privacy. It's crucial to avoid sharing intimate details or grievances about the end of these bonds with others. The shared intimacy is a sacred space, exclusive to those involved and unnecessary for others to know. Disclosing such details can lead to gossip and complicate the situation further. Instead, if there is a need to process emotions, it's advised to reflect introspectively, engaging in a dialogue with oneself. This often indicates the presence of unresolved issues that require attention and healing. The appropriate action in these scenarios is a quiet and private analysis of the relationship dynamics without involving external parties. If a relationship becomes problematic, its removal should be discreet, keeping the matter private. This approach aids in a deeper acceptance and healing process. It's not just about privacy, but also about upholding the dignity of all parties involved and prioritizing one's emotional well-being. This philosophical stance on handling relationships emphasizes emotional wisdom, discretion, and the importance of maintaining integrity and inner peace amidst relational challenges. Fifth point, do not judge others. Indeed, it is prudent not to even entertain such opinions within the sanctum of your consciousness. Reflect deeply on the persona you project when you speak ill of another. While you have the opportunity to contribute meaningfully to a dialogue or enrich a conversation, succumbing to the urge to vent negativity tarnishes the collective atmosphere. Adopt a stance of diplomacy. Expressing openly who you favor or disfavor is a path best avoided. If you find yourself in disfavor with someone, it is possible to either maintain a respectful distance or strive for a tolerable coexistence, always acting with intelligence and foresight. Should conflicts arise, engage in dialogue seeking consensus and understanding. These judgments and opinions about others, as previously stated, ought to be relinquished swiftly. Regardless of personal preferences or aversions, always embody diplomacy. Show yourself to be adaptable, capable of evolving and interacting irrespective of differences. By maintaining a respectful and empathetic demeanor in your interactions, you contribute significantly to a more harmonious environment, fostering healthier relationships. This approach is not merely a strategy, but a philosophical commitment to nurturing a space where diverse perspectives and personalities coexist in respectful equilibrium. Sixth point, imperative to refrain from the habitual act of comparing oneself to others. Each individual embarks on a distinct journey, adorned with unique achievements and successes that merit appreciation without external reference. The detrimental practice of juxtaposing our lives with those of others can adversely affect our emotional well-being and impede our personal growth. It risks diminishing our self-esteem, as we may fall prey to the snare of unfavorable comparisons, concentrating on perceived deficiencies rather than acknowledging our inherent strengths and accomplishments. When we incessantly measure ourselves against others, we lose sight of our personal aspirations and objectives. This diversion from our true purpose shifts our focus to what we believe we ought to possess or achieve according to external standards. Such comparisons obstruct our progress on our individual paths and hinder the attainment of our distinct goals. By eschewing comparison, we foster gratitude for our own life circumstances and celebrate our personal progress and evolution. Recognize that each person treads a path marked by their singular circumstances and challenges. Comparing oneself to others is neither equitable nor salutary. Instead, it is far more fruitful to concentrate on our own learning and personal development. Embracing this philosophical stance allows us to honor our unique strengths, confront our challenges, and traverse our life paths with authenticity and self-awareness. Seventh point, use social networks intelligently. Imagine your life as a book, a tome brimming with riveting tales, profound learnings, and adventurous exploits. Now envisage social media as a grand library, a repository where countless narratives are shared incessantly. The allure is palpable, yet within this digital library lurks a subtle peril, the tendency for constant comparison. As we peruse the glossy narratives of others, we often juxtapose our arduous chapters against their meticulously curated highlight reels. This comparison, frequently unfair and unrealistic, can spiral us into a vortex of dissatisfaction and envy, illustrating the potential harm of such engagements. With this awareness, it becomes imperative to cultivate disciplined engagement with these digital narratives. Picture yourself entering this virtual library with intentionality. You seek what you need, be it connection, inspiration, or knowledge, and then gracefully exit, returning to the vibrant reality of your own life's book. But how does one translate this into practice? Commence by delineating specific times for social media engagement, perhaps during morning rituals, work breaks, or as the day winds down. This structure prevents the digital world from encroaching upon your time and mental landscape. Further, introspect the intent behind each online interaction. Ask yourself, is this pursuit constructive, or merely a dalliance in the temporal? This reflection aids in discerning productive engagement from idle passive consumption. Moreover, it is vital to recognize when social media begins to cast a shadow over your mood or self-esteem. If a sense of despondency follows your digital interactions, it might signal the need for a hiatus. Use this interlude to rekindle joy and fulfillment in tangible experiences, immersing in a book, indulging in a hobby, or basking in the serenity of nature. By embracing these practices, you not only safeguard your mental well-being but also rediscover the unique splendor of your own narrative, free from the incessant lure of comparison. Remember, each individual's journey is replete with its own triumphs and tribulations. And it is this very uniqueness that renders each story, including yours, invaluable. As we conclude this discourse, I invite you to ponder how you might author the forthcoming chapters of your life's book, less influenced by the digital realm, more attuned to what genuinely enriches your existence. Let us together embark on a journey of self-discovery and growth. Embrace the wisdom of history's greatest philosophers. Stoicism in the 21st century beckons you towards resilience, well-being, and prosperity. Transform challenges into victories, stress into fortitude, uncertainty into clarity. Click on the link provided and commence your Stoic odyssey towards a life replete with success and fulfillment. Obtain your ebook today and chart a course to a more enlightened, fulfilling existence. 8th point, seek satisfaction from everyone. In a world seemingly fixated on others' perceptions, the true measure of one's worth can become obscured. But today, I invite you to embrace the liberating experience of unshackling oneself from this relentless pursuit of approval. Imagine yourself on a stage bathed in the spotlight, surrounded by a sea of expectant faces, each projecting their own opinions on how you should conduct yourself. Recognize the stifling nature of this scenario. Now, envision a transition off this stage into a tranquil, serene realm, where the only opinion of consequence is your own. This metaphorical shift highlights the crucial act of valuing your inner voice, rising above the cacophony of external judgments. When our actions and decisions become anchored in seeking approval, we drift from our true essence, our authentic desires. It is akin to donning an ill-fitting garment merely to appease others. Reflect upon moments of profound fulfillment in your life. These instances were likely aligned with your intrinsic values and beliefs, independent of external expectations. This alignment is the crux of authentic living. To integrate this philosophy into daily life, begin with introspective steps. When faced with a decision, ask, is this choice reflective of my genuine desire, or is it a response to others' expectations? Learn to trust your intuition, acknowledging your desires and needs. Another pivotal practice is fortifying your self-esteem. Cherish your qualities, celebrate your accomplishments, and glean wisdom from your missteps. Self-acceptance is a continuous journey, with each small triumph contributing to your growth. Furthermore, nurture relationships that bolster and inspire your true self. Surround yourself with individuals who respect your uniqueness and embolden the expression of your genuine essence. By liberating ourselves from the chains of external validation, we unlock the doors to a more authentic, fulfilling existence. It is a path where we become the true protagonists of our lives, scripting our narratives with the ink of authenticity and bravery. In concluding this discourse, it serves as an invitation to ponder how one might cultivate a life of authenticity, staying true to oneself, beyond the shadows of others' approval. This philosophical approach not only enriches our personal journey, but also elevates our engagement with the world around us. 9th point. Stay away from toxic relationships. Whether in friendship or love, relationships serve as mirrors, reflecting the multifaceted dimensions of our lives. They are experiences that mold our being, yet within this interplay lies a delicate thread, the thread of privacy and discretion. Envision a relationship as a secret garden, a sanctuary where emotions, dreams, and cherished moments are cultivated. This garden is hallowed, meriting reverence and meticulous care. When a relationship, be it platonic or romantic, reaches its denouement, it is natural to traverse through a spectrum of emotions, pain, confusion, a yearning to comprehend the unfolding. Yet, it is imperative to hold in esteem the sanctity of this garden, this shared narrative. It belongs solely to the individuals directly involved. Opting not to divulge the intimate intricacies or reasons for the relationship's conclusion is not just an act of preserving the dignity of both parties, but also a protection of one's own emotional sanctum. Disclosing these details invites misinterpretations, judgments, and potentially the toxicity of gossip. Such exposure does not facilitate healing, but may perpetuate pain and engender a cycle of negativity. In navigating the closure of a relationship, it is essential first to grant oneself the grace of time and space for healing. Embrace your emotions, but do so with introspection. If needed, seek the counsel of a mental health professional who can offer objective support and guidance. Second, cultivate the practice of personal reflection. Rather than looking outward for validation or solace, turn inward. Ponder upon the learnings this relationship has imparted and how they can be harnessed for personal growth. Every relationship, including those that conclude, imparts invaluable lessons. Moreover, maintaining discretion and privacy is a hallmark of maturity and respect. This respect is not only extended to the other individual but also inwardly, to oneself. As you gracefully turn the page on this chapter of your life, do so with poise and dignity. Recognize that each experience is a stepping stone, preparing you for the unfolding tapestry of your life's journey. In conclusion, this third point serves to illuminate how the end of relationships can be approached with wisdom and respect. By upholding the dignity and privacy both you and the other party deserve, you navigate these transitions not just with grace, but with a philosophical understanding of the deeper lessons and growth they bring. 10th point, give up things that are not practical. Let us commence with a metaphor that paints life as a grand odyssey across a boundless ocean. Within this metaphor, each expectation resembles a sail adorning your vessel, propelling you toward your dreams and aspirations. However, when these sails unfurl to unmanageable proportions, when our expectations veer into the realm of the implausible, they possess the potential to divert us off course, steering us into turbulent waters of disillusionment and discontent. Unrealistic expectations can be likened to maps that promise mythical treasures, enticing us to pursue ideals of perfection within ourselves, in others, and within the circumstances we encounter. A crucial inquiry arises: do these ideals genuinely align with our inner essence, or have they been imposed upon us by external influences such as society, culture, or the media? To commence disentangling from these expectations, we must first confront them. This endeavor necessitates honesty and introspection. Pose the question: do these expectations elevate my spirit or burden it? Do they resonate with my authentic self and the values I hold dear? Subsequently, we must embrace the practice of acceptance of who we are, our current placement on our life's journey, and the circumstances beyond our sphere of control. It does not signify relinquishing our dreams, but rather acknowledging and cherishing the imperfect, challenging process that leads us toward them. Furthermore, It is imperative to cultivate the art of setting pragmatic and attainable goals, goals that harmonize with our true essence rather than an idealized image of success. This also entails commemorating the incremental victories along the way, acknowledging that every stride, irrespective of its magnitude, constitutes valuable progress. Lastly, engrave in your consciousness the significance of the journey itself, realizing that it carries equal weight to the destination. By releasing the grip on unrealistic expectations, we permit life to flow more organically and serenely. This newfound space allows for serendipitous moments and unanticipated joys that could not have been orchestrated. In closing, this fourth point serves as an inspiration, urging you to navigate life with sails finely tuned to the contours of reality, reveling in the splendor of the journey, replete with its twists, turns, and unexpected discoveries. 11th point, eliminate negative words. Envision each utterance we make as a seed sown in the garden of our existence and that of those around us. Opting for language that is supportive, uplifting, and positive, we sow seeds of compassion and comprehension. In contrast, indulging in gossip or negative discourse is akin to planting invasive weeds of misunderstanding, mistrust, and discord. While gossiping might appear innocuous or a means of social bonding, it actually creates a pathway to disrespect and diminishes the worth of ourselves and others. Moreover, dwelling on the negative clouds our vision, preventing us from recognizing the goodness and positivity in our surroundings. To embark on a more affirmative trajectory, initial steps include mindfulness of our conversational content. Should a discussion veer towards gossip or undue criticism, attempt to subtly redirect it or bring to light a positive aspect of the individual or situation in question. Additionally, practice empathy. Before speaking or disseminating information about someone, ponder whether you would appreciate similar comments about yourself. This introspection serves as a potent compass in steering our dialogues towards respect and productivity. Cultivating a positive milieu is equally vital. Encircle yourself with individuals who cherish positivity and genuineness in their interactions. This collective effort can foster an environment of mutual respect and encouragement. Moreover, personal transformation is the genesis of broader change. By abstaining from gossip and negativity, you safeguard your integrity and serve as a paradigm for others. Integrating these principles into our lives nurtures a mindset of positivity, empathy, and resilience, thereby facilitating personal growth and enriching our relationships. If this perspective resonates with you, consider subscribing to our channel. Activate notifications to stay updated with our latest content. Your likes and comments are always welcome. I also invite you to view 2 additional videos that will shortly appear on your screen. Embark on your journey towards wisdom and stay connected with the source of creation.